It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and today we're here to show you the brand new range of beer available permanently in Morrisons. And I gotta say, I'm really excited by this range of beers. So I'm going to just start off by showing you the beers, and then we'll have a little bit of a talk about it later on. I'll start off with the lower price beers. So this is a very important point. Tesco started this whole craft beer 440 milliliter cans about 2 years ago now, maybe 3 years ago. The first beer I think I tried for them was the Blueberry Waffle by Vocation. Brilliant beer, really good beer. £3 a can, and they kind of they held their prices, Tesco, at £3 a can. Now I'm going to start off with the £3 cans of beer here from Tesco. This is a Northern Monk beer, a Guava Have Faith Guava and Passion Fruit IPA at 5.4% ABV. Then we have an Explicit Emphasis Salted Caramel Stout by Wild Child. There are a couple of beers I haven't been able to get. There was a Brewdog, I think there was a Brewdog Imperial Stout, plus there was a Omnipolo. Couldn't get that in my local Barry Morrisons, but hey ho, I'm sure we'll get to it again. But here is where I think things get really interesting. This is another £3 can, 1 through 3 IPA by Siren. So they kind of competed a little bit with Tesco here in the £3 can of beer range. But what I said to Tesco's probably about 6 months ago, and I'm wondering if Morrisons have maybe watched my video, maybe not. I said that these beers, I remember the beer, I think it was iCat. I think it was the Salt iCat, which I said it was just a bit, it wasn't quite there for a £3 supermarket beer. I wasn't quite kind of happy with it. And what I suggested to Tesco was maybe introduce this beer at £4 a can. There will be serious kind of beer nuts out there that will pay £4 for an iCat, I think it's a double India Pale Ale off the top of my head. But at £3, I just think the quality, they had to cut a little bit on the quality of the beer. They had to take some ingredients away. It wasn't the iCat, and there was a lot of comments in the comments box of the video saying it wasn't the iCat that they can remember from Salt a few years ago. So what I suggested to do was, put it in at £4 a can. People are more likely buy it at the original recipe. They didn't. Tesco didn't. They carried on bringing them out. I think they brought out a Brewdog versus, it was a Vietnamese coffee stout, £3.50 a can. So they raised their prices a little bit. But this is where it gets really interesting with Morrisons, because they have listened. And they've gone, do you know what, we're going to do things a little bit differently. We'll give you a 9% ABV Imperial Stout, but it will cost you £4. But trust me, it's not reviewed yet. Trust me, it's likely to be an absolutely fantastic beer for £4 a can. The brewers are able to do so much more for that extra pound. They'll be able to brew a bigger batch to bring the cost down of the beer, but not skimp on the quality of the beer, because it's still £4 a can. So I'm really pleased. Maybe they listened. Maybe there was other industry people out there who were saying to Morrisons, maybe you should go, or Tesco, but Morrisons were listening. Maybe you should go down this road. So we have another double. This is Tram Double New England IPA, 8% ABV, and I'm really interested to try this one because this was, I think it was a £4. I believe this was £4 for this beer at 8% ABV. And I'm really intrigued to see if this is going to be an absolutely classic, kind of fantastic double New England IPA. At £4 a can, it should be. And to the newbies who are watching, and you might be wincing a little bit at the prices, because let's be fair, there are a couple of bottles that I've not seen in Morrison, so I'm presuming they're new. you can pick up this Diceman Stout by Witchwood at 5% ABV for £1.65. So £1.65 versus £4. I should really be doing it with the North Star. They're both stouts, aren't they? £1.65, £4 a can. The newbies, you might be thinking, how much of a difference can there be? Trust me, maybe start off with a Diceman. If you're really new into beer, start off with a Diceman, try a few beers over the next few weeks, maybe then edge your way into that 9% Imperial Stout, because it will be a big beer. Anybody new into beer, it will be a really, really big, new kind of like blow your head off type of thing. Talking about £1.65 beers, we've got a Trooper IPA. This seems to be a new beer at 4.3% ABV. A little bit disappointed with the ABV on that. I just picked it up. I had a load of cans in my arm and I seen it and I just grabbed it and took it to the till. Didn't have time to look. So, I mean, I would have expected that to have at least been 5% ABV. So I'm not expecting too much from that beer. This is a, back to the cans, this is a cacao and cherry broken dream twisted breakfast stout. Siren craft brew, and it's 7.4% ABV. I think this was £3.50 a can. Should be really good. And last but not least is a Transient by Northern Monk, and it's a hazy double dry hopped IPA at 7.4% ABV. I believe this one was this may have been £3.50, £4 a can. I can't remember all of the prices off my head, but there we go. I'm not going to stand here reading a till receipt to you. It's between £3.50 and £4 a can. So I'm really interested, so look out for the videos. The videos will be coming really, really soon. I'm really interested to see for the £4 cans of beer. They're my real point of interest, to see if that quality is like top quality local bottle shop beer, but for a lower price. That's what I'm really interested to see here with these beers. So if you like the video, please comment, please subscribe. Tell us the beers that you're interested in, this new Morrison's craft beer range. Comment in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!